All right. Are you a songwriter who is overwhelmed or out of time? This video is for you, and I'm gonna help you. If you keep watching, I'll help you break out of that by just watching. You can watch me actually break out of overwhelm by actually getting a song done and published. And I'm going to go back in and mix a song in this thing, and so maybe that will inspire you. Um, I'm for those of you who don't know, I'm Jakey Wakey. I'm an artist who discovered a 7 steps method for getting songs done quickly by actually working professionally as a songwriter and having to write 5 songs to 5 different briefs in a 3-week period. Uh, and that's how I came up with all of this. In case you're ever wondering, like, where is all this stuff coming from? Is he just making this up? Kind of. But at the same time, it's also been very beneficial for me to follow a system. And so I would say, actually, as far as overwhelm is concerned, that is your number one goal, is to come up with a system that works for you. And if you need help coming up with a system that works for you, you want to analyze like how your songwriting process is. Sometimes you just need like an extra third set of eyeballs. Right now, I'm actually talking to people. So make sure you're signed up for the email list. You can get on there by getting the Songwriting Remedy. It's the cure for songwriter's block. Let me put that on the screen for you just real quick. Yeah, there's the Songwriting Remedy. Get that, get on the email list, send me a message, and let me know, hey, can you analyze my whole songwriting bit? And I'm kind of stuck, and let me know what it is that I'm doing wrong, because I've got ways to just plow through some of this. You've seen me do it here. If you've subscribed already, then you know I literally write songs on the stream. And sometimes I'm super confident and get things done, and sometimes I'm kind of willy-nilly about stuff, but I still get songs done. That's what we're here for. So if you need help getting songs done, make sure you're subscribed, hit the button, grab the Songwriting Remedy, and what else we got? So we're going to get into here. Actually, before we get into my session, because I know that's boring. I know it's boring to watch me work on music. So I do want to talk about kind of the mindset of becoming an artist. And I'm still dealing with this, right? Like, just because I know kind of how to make music and how to work on production and what a compressor is and all that kind of crap, like the actual artist side of things, like I'm still struggling with that, even though I was in a band and did all that stuff when I was in my 20s. Like, now that I'm older, it's like, okay, how do I do this social media thing? Like, I know everybody's on social media and everybody already knows how to do it, kind of. But at the same time, like, some of us are still in our heads and afraid, and we're afraid to post artistic types of posts or things that show people who we really are, what we really think, or just maybe something creative that's not necessarily who we really are. We don't want people to be confused. Oh, I wrote these lyrics, but it doesn't really mean what you think it means. Like, who knows? There's that whole just afraid of putting yourself out there thing. And so this is where this is kind of a test for that. So this is just a black box of kind of maybe a podcast idea or a series idea of becoming a creator, becoming a songwriter, like identifying as that, because there's a really good chance that you're a better musician than me. Like, you probably have been playing an instrument longer than me, better than me. You maybe even have more songs written than me, but do you have more songs out? And there's a good chance you don't. And so, like, that, going from not having songs done to done, that's what this is all about, right? That's what we're all here for. And then it's also the artist. Okay, so I'm Jakey Wakey now. Okay, so then what do I need to do to put my music out on that channel? What do I need to do to communicate my musical ideas in social media like land? Like, what is the way to do that? And if you're stuck there, I'm kind of stuck there too. But I'm going to be going through that process. So if you want to see some more of that, make sure you're subscribed. Get on the email list, because I think it's going to be a limited podcast series thing. And now I'm going to get into finishing up the song that I've been working on called Imposter, which ironically, not ironically, deals with imposter syndrome, as well as becoming an artist, or feeling like you're being fake becoming an artist. Other people's versions of you, and like the worst, like the things that you expect on social media or in general in person. If you show your true self, like, and the worst comes out of someone else and just does not appreciate you or appreciate what you're trying to do or see the value in you, that what that feels like. So like all that is in that song. So I mean, I kind of write from there and like just take an approach, and you'll see even in my songwriting, if you've subscribed to this channel, then you'll see how I just take like a concept and then just approach that concept from different angles to create different verses or choruses or different parts of the song. So all right, and if you're here, say hi. I got the chat open, and yeah, it's been a minute since I've been live, so there's a good chance, there's like a 99% chance I'm going to delete this stream. So if you're here, make sure you just say hi in the comments. This is more of a work session for me. I'm really just trying to like get some stuff off of my checklist. Like I've been working on this other song. Speaking of getting things off of the checklist, I did. Where's the thing? Oh my word! There's like so many things on my computer. Oh, here we go. I just finished up this track. This is the cover art. It's kind of silly, but at the same time, it fits the song pretty well, I think. So this is the cover art for Imposter, not for Imposter, excuse me, for Don't Get Excited. Excuse me. Imposter is the song I'm working on today. Don't Get Excited. And so that comes out Friday, which is, I guess, tomorrow. I don't know. Soon, very soon. On all the platforms. So you can go search for Jakey, Wakey and listen to, this one, because this is like the most different song I've ever done. And it's like, it was based on the Dark Manor television show. Like we wrote lyrics around and concepts around the Dark Manor television show as if it were going to be synced for that show. So that was a totally different idea and concept, and that will be out Friday. So I'm kind of excited about that. And let me get into this session. I gotta sit down, guys. I gotta sit down and move this down here. All right. I know it's late. It's late in the States, so I get it. All right. I'm gonna try to leave the chat up here so I can see it if somebody hops in. Also, yeah, I don't want to give you any more calls to action. I've already probably confused you. All right. And so this is just me. This is, what is this one? Imposter. So I've really kind of like been hands off of the song for a minute. So I don't know where I left it, honestly. So it's just kind of a going back in, cleaning it up, mixing it. I think I was using, yeah. Okay. So we were at close to a mixing phase, and I decided to use the AI mixing software, ROX, which I'm really impressed with, actually. The mastering is like, it's not quite loud enough for me. I just like stuff super loud. So what I actually did use it for Don't Get Excited. I did use that. And there's 2 videos. So if you go back to the last couple of live streams, I use ROX on both of those. So if you want to see what that looks like, the AI mixing thing. But basically you have to take eight stems from your track, export them, and then it mixes the 8 stems. So it's not like, it doesn't do everything, but it kind of can. Like you can upload more than 8 stems, but then you have to bounce them inside of ROX so that it is 8 stems, and then it will bounce those 8 stems into a song. So it's a little bit not as simple as it sounds. At the same time, like the results are pretty impressive. Like I don't know how it does that. Like, I don't know how it sounds so good. Like, it really sounds great. And so the only thing is that the mastering, like I said, is not, it's not really the quality that I would want, or loud enough. So I had to just take what ROX did, download it, create a new session, and then blend those tracks together, making minimal adjustments, just like real small adjustments, and then making the whole track louder with a couple of plugins. So I think that's really good for us as songwriters, because if our ears get tired or we just don't have perfect hearing or any of those things, like this is a way to speed up productions. I think it will actually speed up my songwriting production process by like 2 or 3 times, because if you've watched any of these live streams where I'm working on music, then I just get stuck in a loop when I'm mixing, because like my ears will trick me and make me think it sounds this way. And then I'll come back a second later and then it will sound different. And, everybody kind of gets lost in this little loop of music production. And when you don't have time, 1, and then 2, like, just just having someone else mix it, like that's why you have someone else mix your tracks. That's why I always send them off. Like I always send if I can afford to, I send my tracks off to be mixed. And uh, yeah, man. So like I think it might actually, the word game changer is like maybe a little too much. Like it's not a game changer. Like you still have to mix your effects and like your delay throws and all the kinds of things that you want into your track. Like you have to bake all of that in. So it's not doing the creative mixing so much as it is just like mixing, like really just making it sound good, and loud and awesome. So, all right, I'm going to switch to the other mic. All right, can you still hear me? Hopefully, let me actually. I don't know if the audio is working. Let me just double check here. I'm going to switch to the other mic. There we go. All right, can you still hear me? Hopefully, let me. Yeah. All right. And this might be I may just turn the mic off because I'm just like kind of just need to like dive into this work mode. But if you're here in the comments, I'll turn the mic back on and say hi. I just kind of need to focus. Like I haven't been working hard enough. Like I know hard is not the right word, but I haven't been producing enough output. And I have all of these ideas. Like I said, I have ideas for a podcast or a limited series about becoming the artist, becoming the artist. Yeah. And it's tricky. It's so tricky because there's both sides. Some people identify as artists from the get, like I'm creative, I'm a musician, I make weird stuff or whatever. Like, I make my own original, whatever. And then they're so far on that side that they don't have the tools to execute when they need to, like as often as they need to. So yeah, they might make cool stuff. They might go like heavy and do a studio session, like really hard, book it for a week or two and just go nuts. And then they fall off and stop making music. And don't be one of those people either. So it's both. Like you can be that way. Like that's how I was when I first started songwriting. It was like, just whenever the idea came to me, I would just write a song, like, and then I would just be so obsessed with that song. And then another song wouldn't come for a long time, 6 months, a year, and eventually songs stop coming if you work that way. Like if you don't take time to work on your craft, and no time is the issue. Like no time is you guys' biggest issue. And I would argue to just look at your phone time, look at your screen time. And if you can cut an hour out of your screen time per day, then you can get songs done. That's my thesis. A lot of that comes down to prep work. And so having a good foundation for the sounds that work for your style is very important. And then the idea that we could potentially use this AI mixing to speed that side of it up is also important. And so now we're getting to a place where this is getting a lot easier and a lot faster. Okay, let me just press play on this. Hopefully this is not too loud. And make sure you're subscribed. I'm just gonna keep saying subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I got 800 and something. 790. Okay, let's see how loud this music is. I might have to. Yes, I'm gonna have to switch to headphones so it doesn't bleed through because this mic likes to bleed. Let's do that then. And we're just gonna kind of I think there was just like a couple parts where like I copy pasted the vocals for this, and like there's bits that are chopped off, like and I just need to like extend the clips and get all of the vocals audible. So hopefully this is coming out of the earphones. Let's see here, and hopefully it doesn't. I'm gonna press play. This might be loud. Actually, I'll just turn it down so it's not loud for you. That's not bad. Can you hear me over that? I think you can, but let's see. Can you hear me over that? Yeah, so it can be, I think you can, but let's see. Louder. Like I'm usually very prepared for these streams, and I just wanted to show you that sometimes, even though you're overwhelmed, you can still work.
You hear good luck not knowing you miss. You fell on your face, how this happened. Walk away with your head down, kid. I was here first, get back in the lane. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. Glamour has you blind, trying to be him has you hollow inside. You're the same as before, but you have farther to fall. Afraid to stand up, don't look down. You built your tower. Afraid to stand up, don't look down, you built it.
Just trying to find like, I know I had like some really cool just slamming on the guitar. I was on take 2. Yeah, I had some like crazy just because I rewatched the live of me recording the guitar, and it was just like just crazy stuff going on. This kind of thing. I think that is the one here, right? That is this. Is this from take 1? No, okay, this is okay. This should be right. It's just like this, like little intense bit, this kind of thing.
Glamour has you blind, trying to be.
Man, I like that like little squeaky bit there. Okay, let's just see what this sounds like here.
Afraid to stand up, don't look down, you built your tower strong. Everyone knows already and we all laugh as you fall. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. You're butter, find the other side. You're crawling, wanting more, you can't even see the spiral. Build the wall, sit in the silo, take a break, go inside, go to the top, higher than ever, safe in my stone tower. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried.
I need like a hit there at the end. Kind of drum hit. Yeah. Just do like this, I guess. Stuff. Hey. I mean, that's a mess. This is so sloppy. I can't believe I'm like, just like, the old me would never publish something like this. That's just so sloppy. But at the same time, it's like, it adds, I think it adds like a vibe to this. I'm just going to paste this here. Oh, wait, where did that go? Okay. Maybe.
You fell on your face, how this happened? Walk away with your head down, kid. I was here first, get back in your lane. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. Glamour has you blind, trying to be him has you hollow inside. You're the same as before, but you have farther to fall. Afraid to stand up, don't look down. You built your tower with straw. Everyone knows already, and we all laugh as you fall. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you lose.
It just doesn't hit right. Like, it didn't hit.
Fall, imposter. Fall, imposter.
Fall.
Fall, imposter.
I feel like that kick drum's late or something. Right? It needs to be earlier. So old trick with rock music is to have, that's not really a trick. It's just when you naturally play cymbals, you hit them a little bit before. So if I can paste the cymbal in here somewhere, it'll be at bar 34. Just have a little cymbal right before the beat. It's kind of.
Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. You're butter, fly to the other side. You're crawling, wanting more. You can't even see the spiral. Build the wall, sit in the silo. Take a break, go inside. Go to the top, higher than ever. Safe in my stone tower. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter.
I heard some kind of weird sound there.
Imposter, fast you fall. Imposter, you're not safe in my stone tower. Imposter.
Okay, so safe in my stone tower.
Imposter, imposter, imposter,
Oh, so weird.
imposter, imposter, you're not a child. Imposter,
It looks like this one is rushed.
inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried.
Oh, maybe I should use a different one as the main chorus. Let's mute that for a second.
Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried.
I kind of want to have a higher line. Like a, I don't even know. Imposter. Imposter, no.
Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. Wearing black, trying to fit in, they let you sit at the table. But you'll never be a cool kid, taking up space. Why are you here? Good luck, I know it.
This is a little distorted for me. I think it's from this. I think there's like a drive in here. Amp drive. Yeah, a little bit too crunchy. Just like, everything else is crunchy, so excuse me, I got hiccups. So on this part, like I don't have so I think I need actually one more guitar here, like a lead or some other sound, because I actually mute the main organ sound or whatever this is. This is being muted on the choruses. So I need another sound to lift it up more, because it sounds like it's the song is falling out instead of lifting up. But like not in a good way. Like it's okay, like, you know, on the last song I did on Don't Get Excited, I actually did that on purpose, where like the bass sort of just disappears on the last chorus. So it's like it's just this kind of hollow feeling. But I'm not trying to do it on purpose. I'm trying to like this little note here. That's not good. All right. Maybe I can, here, this is one of the few times you'll ever see me do this. I'm going to time stretch something. I feel like I should probably do this for all of these. Hold on. It's right before the chorus, right? Out of the verse. Because I'm coming down and I'm playing, I can see I'm playing that chorus note here. You can see it. Right. This is only just luck that I kind of spotted it, because otherwise it would have just been in there like a double hit or something. I mean, this is a sloppy guitar. It is a sloppy guitar. That one looks cleaner. Yeah, so just some other kind of instruments. And maybe it's something I sing. Maybe I sing something and use the tomophone or something to transform it. Like I'm hearing this like do 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 do, like a sliding, like a sliding, just hitting a guitar note. That's just like intense. And maybe I don't do it here. Maybe do it on the last couple of choruses. I don't know. Maybe just do it here anyway. It's just. Let me unmute this. I'm just curious what happens if I leave these in. It's just too on the nose with what I'm singing, I think, the way I feel about it. And it kind of clashes because I'm singing a little, just slightly different rhythm. Just close, but not quite. Yeah, this is one of those things, man, where it's like, what do you do? What are the chords? What do I have here? B. I don't even know. This is one of those things where when I was writing songs for Songfinch, and I had to write guitar parts, and I was just completely clueless as to what I was going to do. I would just put the guitar in drop D and play to a drum track that I put out. Like, so I would arrange the song as a drum track and have it completely built out, which is kind of how I approached the song, I believe. So I had the drum track built out, and then I just went all willy nilly on the drop D guitar, and this is kind of what came out. But that's how I wrote several songs like that. I didn't just write 5 songs for Songfinch, but I did do 5 in 3 weeks, which is why I mean, you could do more if you had a style where you didn't have to play everything. I imagine you could do it faster, but from concept to brief to writing stuff, writing the whole track, lyrics, and then putting the song out. It's a lot for in 1 week, and then doing it, like I said, 5 times in 3 weeks. That was crazy. Yeah. So it's just like I just kind of have to go back to that and go, okay, how did I do that? And then just apply it to my own thing here. So let's see.
You're not a child imposter. You loop inside imposter.
Yeah, I just hear the sliding. This. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sing something like that, and then we'll run it through, I don't know, distortion or tomophone or something. So let me create a vocal track here. We'll just duplicate this, and we'll do like song instrument. I'm just going to mute my microphone so you guys don't have to hear this. Hopefully I'll remember to turn it back on. If for some reason I forget to turn my mic on, just say hi in the chat and be like, hey, your mic's still off. Because sometimes I go hours without the mic on.
You fell on your face, I was slapping. Walk away with your head down, kid. I was here first, get back in the lane. Imposter, you're not a child imposter. You loop inside imposter. Inside your mind, imposter. You fell on your face, I was slapping. Walk away with your head down, kid. I was here first, get back in the lane. Imposter, you're not a child imposter. You loop. Walk away with your head down, kid. I was here first, get back in the lane. a tower strong. Everyone knows already and we all laugh as you fall. Imposter, least you tried. Glamour has you brought, least you tried. Glamour has you blind, trying to be him as you fall. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, oh, imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you're not a, imposter, you're not a child. Not a child. I'm not a child. Imposter. You're not a child. You're not a child. Imposter. You loop. You're not a child. Imposter. You loop inside. Imposter. Inside your mind. Imposter. But at least you tried. You butter. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, 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 you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. Sit first, get back in the lane. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. Glamour has you blind, trying to be.
I told you to tell me to unmute my microphone, so I've been talking quite a bit. Nothing important, but the important bit is that I've just been adjusting this and making it sound like I were actually playing. So that's why I sort of slid some of the notes early, because if I were sliding on the guitar, I would start to slide before hitting the note. So it's kind of that recreating that. That's why I slid down a little bit before the notes, and then also, or before the beat rather, and then also moving the pitch up to get out of the way of the vocals and just add more intensity, because this is not supposed to be a main part or anything. This is just supposed to add something so it doesn't feel like the bottom drops out of the mix. Like this isn't it, right? So up the octave, I think is definitely an improvement. So let's see if I can do both of these at the same time.
As you fall, imposter, you're not a child, imposter, you loop inside, imposter.
Now we're getting that. Now I kind of just want it to swirl more now. Now that I have it out, now it's out. It's in the speakers. Now I want it swirling around. Now I really want maybe that same swirl from the other track. So we actually have a Leslie on the one other MIDI track that actually gets muted here. So maybe just copy the literally the same thing. So we have the same swirling motion going on, but without that chord track or whatever chord thing going on. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Should be one of these. Maybe this. Yeah, here's the rotor. So we're just going to throw literally the rotor from there onto what we just did, which is here. We're going to throw it on here and maybe double the speed. Let's see. I am already in fast mode though. Hold on. Maybe half then. All right, so now we have something. That is the awesome, right? That's the awesome. In better, awesome, and plays nice with others. Everything we've been doing up to this point has been getting it better. And now we have it awesome and plays nice with others. That's just dipping it out of the mix here, just turning it down a little bit, bussing it correctly. So let's send this to the lead. Do I have it set up? These are all vocal things. So we're just going to make a separate bus channel for leads. There we go. Oops, did it not go? It's fine. I hope I didn't send anything else to there, but. So now we're thinking about, thinking about mixing for the AI mixing thing. So we're looking at getting 8 stems for the mixing software to mix for us. Again, it doesn't do everything, obviously. Like I made this sound super cool myself. The AI mixing software, not going to do that, you know. So I think maybe to make these different for each section is to have them maybe actually on the first one, have it down an octave and filtered. And then on the second one, have the filter raise. And then the third one, have the filter off. Just to, like, so that the song kind of evolves. And I know like this is really basic. Like this is not advanced. I mean, it's advanced, but it's not like complicated advanced. It's just so that the song is not super boring. I mean, all of the song is about the vocals anyway, but it just So we're gonna just, I know I just brought this up, but we're gonna bring it back down for the first one. Okay, right. And so what I want to do is filter that. And okay, I don't know. They probably this. I don't know why. This is my go-to filter. It just has, when I'm in a hurry, in a pinch. What I should have done is put it on, not the whole track. So this way I don't have to automate this. Although, you know, maybe I should automate it. I can just put it on this one, right? As a, oh no, why is that AU? I don't, is there a way to make it to where I don't see the AU versions? Anyway, if you hold, I believe it's Option or Control on your computer, then when you drag a plugin, it will only go to the section, that section. I don't think it's going to work though for MIDI though. Yeah, I forgot this is MIDI. Yeah, let's just automate it then. So that'll be, I guess, faster. All right, so what we're going to do is so I don't hate that. Somewhere in here, like it starts to disappear. So I don't want it to just like completely disappear. And so just having the filter at this juncture here. And then, so what I need to do also to, I have to turn the inserts off for the vocals. And then I can you see this? Okay, now this is available to automate. Just push that. And so we have it here. And then we're just going to open it up a little bit for the next one. And we'll so we'll open it to like, you know what? Just a little bit, 2. And then we'll take that to, it should match. I know you guys can't really see because it's so small, but I'm just trying to get this to be the same as that. There we go. And then maybe open it up as it goes in the last chorus. Let's see what this sounds like. And then, so this could actually maybe start kind of where the other one did, so we don't lose that consistency, and then have it open. And then have, perfect. And then maybe just filter it out at the end, like have the filter close on this last note here. That's kind of like a more natural way to fade out. Okay, not so drastic. That's cool. All right. All right. It's not so harsh, and it fills in a gap. So what I'm noticing also is now that I have so much stuff on it, it's just a little bit muddy, and I think it's from these reverbs here. So I'm just gonna kind of in the patch itself. It's just just so it's not too cluttered. I think just for intensity's sake, we're gonna just kind of open it slightly, just so that it builds. Which makes me now listening to this other. I mean, it's been a little annoying and harsh from the get, but like for sure it's in my way now. Like this, these chords. I'm kind of hating the sound. It's just a little. I don't know if dry is the right word because it's definitely not dry. It's just, I don't know. Let me turn. Like that was the original sound, right? So we come a long ways. Maybe it needs to be down an octave. I feel like that's kind of what I was trying. Maybe we're just gonna experiment. You know, it's all just a game. So let's it's like a select all. What happens? Oh, it's just at the beginning. Let's see what it sounds like though. Oh, I like that. And the more I think about it, it's like maybe just shift it down an octave, like after the fact, because it will sound cooler. So let's do that. But maybe only in just like some parts. Okay. So I'm actually going to bounce this track down, I think. I need an ending for this because I don't think I play a note at the end. And I kind of just want to have like a note playing at the end for the song to end, you know, for the ending. So I'm just going to paste this in here and then I should probably end on a B flat. So let's see here. So we got, yeah, so it's on the right chord at the ending. And maybe I just, let me listen to the end. But at least you tried. Like, is it too much? I don't know. Let me select the. But at least you tried. I don't think it's too much. It's just maybe shorter. But at least you tried. But at least you tried. But at least you tried. Okay. All right, so that can be there. And now we can. So what we want to do is just bounce this to a new track, and then we can maybe pitch shift some. So we're just kind of gonna operate like it's a sample. We're gonna make a sample out of it. So we're just gonna go bounce to new track, and I'm gonna go the little boys, little ladies, either one, either one. Little boys room for a second while this is going on. Actually, no. You know what? I'll stay here for you. For you. If for some reason you are just showing up and seeing this, make sure you watch the beginning because like that's where all of the important bits are when I do these streams. The beginning of the streams. Is this making like 100 new tracks? Oh my gosh. No. Okay, it's one track. Bunch of. Why did I do it like this though? It's fine though because it's gonna be like more like a sample, and now I can just, like, this beginning bit, right? I can do like -12. That would be so cool. Just doing it here, right? Honestly, it doesn't sound as cool as I thought it would. It really doesn't. Here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna mute this. Just, sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, and that's fine. That's totally fine. All right, so we're just gonna go back and unmute all of these little clips. And it sounded cooler to me actually just down an octave. So we'll just this whole intro down an octave. Or hold on. Maybe when I sing, that would make more sense. Where are my vocals? Oh, I don't sing yet. The intro is perhaps too long. How to do this? How to do this? All right. This is quite a long intro, so. The intro is too long. I don't know yet exactly how I want to do the intro, but I have a feeling it's going to start here. The song is going to start here. And so now, as soon as I start singing, we'll pitch these down. These 4. So from where? There. Okay. And I said singing, and I realized I'm not necessarily singing. Okay, so down 1 octave. Great. Oh, I liked. Actually, I kind of goofed, and I. That's nice. I didn't pitch that one down, and it kind of does like this, really raises the intensity there. So, so these were originally muted. I think for the choruses, did something here. Mute. So this still sounds like too distorted to me, so I'm just gonna have to turn this drive down on here. And also, there's too much low end, even though I have this going on. It's this frequency right here that is just so. There, that's better. the more I listen to the sound, the more I hate it. But at the same time, it really adds a lot of character to the track. So the guitars just need to be louder, I think, to compensate for the keys falling out. Taking up space while you hear good luck, not knowing you miss. You fell on your face, how this happened. Walk away with your head down, kid. I was here first, get back in the lane. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. Glamour has you blind, trying to be it as you hollow inside. You're the same as before, but you have farther to fall. Afraid to stand up, don't look down, you built your tower strong. Everyone knows already and we all laugh as you fall. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. You utter fraud. So there's a big difference between this one and the next one. All right, I'm just gonna get weird and I'm gonna duplicate the first one and put and double. I kind of doubled it. So we're gonna do the bounce to new track appropriately. All right, and then we're gonna put this one under these. So there's just that thickness still. And then we're going to turn the volume of the first one to, well, we can't turn the volume of the first one down, but what we can do is now that, actually, yeah. Yeah. It's just so the bottom doesn't fall out. And so at this point, if normally you would be ear blind and not able to keep going, but because we have the magic of AI, we're just going to take our main vocals, our lead sounds, our pad sounds, our bass, and our drums, mix them down, and a background vocal, have it separated. So I think it's only 7 tracks, 6 or 7 tracks. Bounce it down, send it to the AI mixer, see if it sounds good. So the only thing that I added now, so when we do stems, I did this briefly before, and I just had lead vocals, background vocals, drum kit, M Sound Factory, Sublab, and then now I have also leads, rhythm guitar 6, and then leads 7. And that's it. We could do the harmonized vocals separately, which I like to do. So let's see if we can, since we have another vocal channel, let me see if I can do that. Hold on. So in here, I'm hearing the original interval as well. So I want to get rid of that. The original note. I just want the harmonies. So if you see any that are 0, or maybe it's just there's a mix knob somewhere. I don't usually use this plugin, and it looks different than the last time I used it, or it feels different. I don't know. So if somebody's here, just help me find the clean. I'm just looking for the clean. If you watched the last stream too, which was like on recovering songs of your hard drive, this another good reason to bounce down stems is because like sometimes you don't renew plugins, or they expire, or they break, and so having the stems very, very beneficial if you ever go back. So what I'm just looking for, like I hear the original. I'm hearing the original vocal in here. And it could just be because of the effects, like where it's going. Hold on. So actually, I need to send a dry vocal to this. I'm sending a wet vocal, and maybe that's why it's messing up so much. Hold on. So let me send. Let me figure out what's being sent to that harmonizer. It should just come out of here. It'd be smart, yeah. Vocal run, background vocal run, vocal stack bus. All vocals. Man, I didn't go to the little boy's room. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just play the track for you guys while I run in there. And sorry about the bodily function issues.
Imposter, imposter, imposter. You're not a child, imposter. You loop inside, imposter. Inside your mind, imposter. But it imposter. You're imposter. Imposter, imposter, imposter. You're not a child, imposter. You loop inside, imposter. Inside your mind, imposter. But at least you tried. Imposter, you're not a child, imposter. You loop inside, imposter. Inside your imposter. You loop inside, imposter. You loop imposter. You're not a child. Imposter, imposter. You're imposter. You're not a child, imposter. You loop inside, imposter. Imposter, you're not a child, imposter. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, 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 imposter. Imposter, 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 imposter. You're not imposter. You're not a child. Imposter, imposter. You're not a imposter. You're not a child. Imposter, you're not a child. You're not a, you're not a, you're not a, you're not a, you're not a child. You're, you're not a, you're not a child. You're not a child. You're not a, you're not a child. 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 You're not a, you're not a child. 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 You're not a child imposter. You you're not a child imposter. You loop inside and loop it. Loop inside. Loop inside imposter. Loop inside imposter. Inside your mind imposter. Imposter. But at least you tried. Imposter. But at least you tried. At least you tried. At least you tried. At least you tried. Whatever has you brought. Imposter. 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 You're not a child imposter. Child imposter. Child imposter. Child imposter. You loop in. You loop it. You loop it. You. You loop. You loop. You loop inside imposter. You loop inside imposter. Inside your mind imposter. but at least you tried. 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 Never has you. At least you tried. At least you tried. At least you tried. At least you tried. Never has you blind. At least you tried. Never has you blind. At least you tried. At least you tried. Never has you blind. Trying to be and has you hollow inside. You're the same as before, but you have fallen. You tried. You tried. Get back in the lane, imposter. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter. happen. Walk away with your head down, kid. I was here first.
My microphone's off. Okay. Yeah. So we're all the way into auto mix land. Sorry about that. We're in auto mix land, and yeah. So I obviously you see me just working on the mix, and I had some insights that I said, and the microphone was muted, so you didn't hear them. And maybe just make sure you're subscribed, so next time I do a stream like this, if you really want the nitty gritty bits of whatever I'm doing, then and why I'm doing it, you can hear it. Hopefully, hopefully I'll remember to unmute the microphone. So. Can, hey, Roex, like I already answered this, and I only answered it so that it wouldn't keep asking me. So stop. Thanks. Yeah. So I hit the button. It didn't do anything. So I'm gonna do it again, I guess. It's just so finicky. You don't know whether all of the tracks are selected, correct? It says last time I did, like one time I did this, and then like the tracks weren't selected. Okay, it's getting close to time to head out to the bakery, so I need to head out soon. I really would like this to work, though. What is the problem? Do I need to double click now? Double click. Okay, thanks for, I mean, it didn't help that I had the microphone off, but now, like, nothing is happening. Okay, great. So, all right. So I just looked back at this, and I don't know what's going on. So there's nothing here. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is the, yeah. Okay, there's this here. All right, and we'll click preview again. Okay, all tracks. There we go. Create preview. There. Now we got 2 previews coming. All right, let's just do 1. Okay. Excuse me. This has been a long, incredibly boring stream. I apologize. Kind of that's intuited this would happen, which is why I said I was deleting it. Okay, here is the good stuff. This is what you've been waiting for 2 hours. We're so close. Okay, maybe just play the track. It's ridiculous. Let's go over here. Studio 1, nothing. Cancel. Play.
You're not a child imposter. You loop inside imposter.
Okay.
You're not a child imposter. You loop inside imposter. Inside your mind imposter. But at least you tried. Glamour has you blind. Trying to be him has you hollow inside. You've seen this before, but you have farther to fall. Afraid to stand up, don't look down. You built your tower strong. Everyone knows already, and we all laugh as you fall. Imposter, you're not
Okay, the moment of truth. This is the preview from Rox.
But you'll never be a cool kid. Taking up space, why are you here? Good luck not knowing you miss. You fell on your face, how this happened? Walk away with your head down, kid. I was here first, get back in the lane. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. Glamour has you blind, trying to be him has you hollow inside. You're the same as before, but you have farther to fall. Afraid to stand up, don't look down, you build your tower with straw. Everyone knows already and we all laugh as you fall. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried. You're butter, fly to the other side. You're crawling, wanting more, you can't even see the spiral. Build the wall, sit to the silo, take a break, go inside, go to the top, higher than ever.
I can't help it, I want louder guitars.
You're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter,
that's a good mix though.
at least you tried.
That's a really good mix. Because if I get the guitars louder, because there's a lot of wet reverb and delay on the vocal, but I think it will go unnoticed. It's very noticeable now, but I think it'll be a little... So I don't have to rebounce it if the guitars kind of swallow some of that. Inside your mind, imposter, but at least you tried. Yeah, I might have too much. The vocals may be too wet, so I may have to go back and export the vocal stem again with just a little bit less reverb and stuff, because it's only going to come up as I process this. So so far my process has been to take these stems, re-download them after they're balanced, and then mix them together and master them. So of course the volume of the reverbs and delays are going to come up even more. So but I think this is going to be pretty much it for today. So I'm going to hit a button, and also if you wanted to listen to like where this mix is right now, you can join the Discord. If for some reason you're here still and I haven't deleted this, you can hop in the Discord. I'm going to go ahead and share that. And if you want one-on-one help, I'm here to help. I'm not here to do things for you unless, you got the money. But I will definitely help you with your songwriting. Let's see here. And your music production. Share. I'm just going to throw this in the chat for now, and then I'll... So if random people come here, you will have access to the mix-up file, which I also need to update here. So I am gonna create a mix from this version that whatever it spits out, I have a feeling is gonna sound good. Okay, so I don't need to make imposter loop. Okay. So I have a feeling. Excuse my stomach, it's just growling. Okay, so I have a feeling it's going to sound awesome. Yeah. Walk away with your head down, kid. I was here first, get back in the lane. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. So fly to the other side. You're crawling, wanting as you fall. Imposter. You're not a just somewhere in between. Imposter, but So I know that when I compress this, it's gonna be they're gonna be too loud. The guitars are gonna be too loud. And also something I haven't been paying attention to so much is the bass level. I should have probably
child, and we all laugh as you fall. Imposter, you're not a child. Imposter, you loop inside. Imposter, inside your mind. Imposter, but at least you tried.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the vocal stack. Maybe that's why all the effects are loud. We're going to do the vocal stack bus medium. We're going to leave the harmony loud, and we're going to turn the guitars back down and give it one more go at this and create a mix from hopefully this. So I have to hit this button, hope that shows up. It does. Then take that and then hit the create mix button, and then it will mix it again. And then I can download stems and stuff like that from there. I'm going to go ahead and drop the previous version of this, which will be updated to this into the Discord so you can listen to the differences. And yeah. I'll switch mics. I guess this. Right? Yeah. Okay. And if you made it this far, thank you, because not everybody does. Most people already left. They left a long time ago. So thanks for being here, and it means a lot. And if you're stuck, man, if you're stuck in your songwriting, just make sure you're subscribed and do all the things. And watch another video. There's more videos that are like way more focused. Other live streams where I actually make these songs, where I made this song even. Make sure you watch one of those, and we'll catch you in the next one. How do I end the stream? There we go.